Something feels wrong here, not because of the lions, not because Daniel is trapped, but because this painting feels quieter than fear should feel. A man surrounded by death, and somehow the silence feels heavier than violence itself. Why? Look at Daniel first. Not his face, his posture, his hands tied behind his back, his body completely still. No resistance, no panic, no visible struggle. That calm is the first unsettling thing. He doesn't face us. He turns his back, as if this moment was never meant to be witnessed. That alone changes everything. We are not looking at a hero posing for survival. We are looking at someone privately enduring something. Now focus on the lions. Not one, not two. An entire wall of muscle and breath. Bodies overlapping. Eyes awake. Teeth half visible. Movement everywhere. Yet they don't attack. That contradiction starts to disturb the mind. One lion crouches low. Another stares directly outward. One bares its teeth. Another looks almost patient. Each animal seems emotionally different. Not a single unified threat. It feels less like a pack, more like separate instincts being restrained. And then something stranger appears. Daniel is not shrinking. Look at the distance between him and them. He stands almost inside their space. Too close. Close enough to be torn apart. But his body never bends backward. Fear usually retreats. His does not. That creates a silent question. Is this courage or surrender? There is a difference. Courage still carries tension. Surrender often becomes still. And Daniel looks unervingly still. Now ignore Daniel. Look only at the lions' faces. Some seem confused, some alert, some almost softened, as if aggression has been interrupted, like something invisible entered the room before we did. The central lion matters. Largest, heaviest, placed like a living wall. But he is not lunging. He is watching. That shifts the emotional center. This is no longer predator versus prey. It becomes witness versus witness. Then your eyes drift downward, bones scattered on the floor, quietly placed, almost easy to miss. That changes the entire emotional temperature. This room remembers death. Daniel is standing where others likely did not survive, which makes his stillness harder to explain, because now the threat is proven. This is not symbolic danger, not imagined fear, not theatrical storytelling. The evidence is already beneath his feet, and yet his bare feet remain grounded. No visible recoil, no defensive posture, no collapsing body. That physical calm feels deeply human. Sometimes fear becomes movement. Sometimes it becomes absolute stillness. Maybe that is why this painting lingers. It quietly understands something real. There are moments in life when survival doesn't look dramatic. No scream, no running, only standing inside uncertainty, while everything dangerous stays close. Now return to Daniel's back. We never truly see his expression. The artist denies us emotional certainty. Was he praying? Accepting? Terrified? Peaceful? We are forced to project our own fear into him. That is where the painting becomes psychological. The lions are obvious danger, but uncertainty is the deeper one. Not knowing what Daniel feels becomes more disturbing than knowing what the lions could do. And maybe that is what always felt strange here. This was never painted like violence. It was painted like suspended judgment. A room holding its breath, a man between faith and death. Predators waiting, silence watching, and the longer you stare, the less this feels like a biblical scene, and more like standing inside the exact moment before something irreversible decides whether to happen.